If you are traveling this summer or going on a road trip, this video is for you because I'm going to give you some ideas and inspirations to learn through play on a road trip. And I have a whole car setup to show you. Hey you guys, it's Christina from the Purple Alphabet. In today's video, we are talking about travel activities and specifically road trips. We have one coming up ourselves. So I was gathering a whole bunch of things and thought I would show you what we are taking with us on our road trip. If you're new around here, make sure to click subscribe to see videos like this. We do educational activities for kids and ideas and inspirations to learn through play. Lots of hauls, shop with me's, giveaways too, so you don't want to miss out on any of those, so make sure to subscribe. All right, let me show you everything that I've gathered together for our road trip. So first things first, I have a car organizer. There are so many different styles of these on Amazon right now. There's some that you can put on the back of a seat. There's some that you can put in between the seats. This one is meant to go in between the center console or on the center console. So this way the kids can have access to it both. And it's open, it doesn't close, and it folds down too. And so if you need to not use it and store it, it folds down pretty flat. But it's pretty large. It's got some pockets in it. There's some pockets here to put smaller things on this side. And there's two larger compartments. There's a zipper one over here so you can put other things in there that you don't want to get away. And there's also these handles here on each side so you can pick it up and carry it if you needed to. And then we have some pockets here on the front. So this is what I'm going to use to put everything in. So as for what's going inside, I have a couple of new things. The first is this one. It's called Skillmatics Brain Games. It's a write and wipe activity mat recommended for ages 6 and up. So you open up this one. It comes with the dry erase marker here, a little wipey thing to wipe off the dry erase, and then all of the cards. So each card is a dry erase card, and there's different activities on each one, and they're geared for ages 6 and above. So that's what the puzzles are. So there's different ones they can do, and then when they're done, they can wipe it off and then redo it over again if they want. So since I have 2 kids, it will be really convenient that they can each do one. I'll probably put an extra dry erase marker in here too, so that they each can do them at the same time. So we have a Sudoku puzzle here. This one is finding equations. What was this one? This one was a maze, and you go through by adding up certain numbers to make a certain amount. This one is counting how many shapes are in each puzzle. Complete the number rings by adding on. Or here is the joining the 16 dots. If I can remember the solution on that one, I'll have to try it. And then we have shapes and shadows here for following sequences. This one is called Match This, where you strike out some of the matches on the pictures to make certain things. We have a word search. This one is a critical thinking number game. And then we have a search and find here, where you have to find the things in the picture, and then a very large maze. So you can see the skill level kind of goes up from easiest. I would say the mazes and things like that are the easiest, all the way up to some harder, more difficult puzzles here at the end. It comes in this box, but you don't necessarily need to put it in this box to keep it in this box. It would fit really nice in like a busy bag probably, or a folder, or even a Ziploc bag too. They did have different ones of these. I think there were some for younger kids too. I'm going to be linking everything down below in my description box so you can go right to it and find them on Amazon. Next up, I have this one, which I was a find on Amazon too. It's the Ultimate Travel Journal for Kids, and it's really cool because inside they have all these activities that you can answer and write in about the trip that you're taking. So I thought this would be fun to fill in as they go along. They have like little maps on here that you can talk about where you're going, what happened on your trip. There's all kinds of fill-in places, like this one's talking about your best souvenir. This one's talking about what you did to prepare. There's all kinds of fill in the blank pages in here. Places just a free journal. So there's a lot of things they can do in here. There are different ones on Amazon for different ages. I thought this one looked the most engaging out of all of them, especially for the ages of my kids. But isn't it cute how they have all these little pictures and illustrations and spots to fill in things? There's even some games to do, like a word scramble and a crossword puzzle. So it has more than just a travel journal. It also has some little games and puzzles to do in addition to journaling the travel experience. Here is another dry erase one, which I didn't realize I had the 2 markers in here, so that's actually a good thing. This is from Melissa and Doug. It's from their On the Go series, and this one's for ages 6 and up. Melissa and Doug has some great little travel things that you can do for younger kids too, including the water wow, which is one we used all the time in our activity restaurant kits. This one's for ages 6 and up, so it's a little bit older. There's 2 markers in here so you can play games with another person, which I think is great, and they're 2 different colors. So this one is a dry erase book too that has different activities in it. This one one's create a face. We have a Mad Libs kind of thing here, a silly story, which my kids love. And this is also great for working through the summer because parts of speech, so you don't forget what a noun is. And then we have this game here, which is about dots. This is a connect the dot game, another 2-player game too. Here we have a letter game with the alphabet, a grid game, a letter puzzle game here. This is a shuffle and spell game. There's this one. This one is called Flower Power, and this one is High Dive Hijinks. So these are all games that are geared toward an older child, whereas maybe a kindergartner and lower might not be able to do some of these games. But all the way up to 10, I would definitely think that they would be able to be entertained by this one. Another great restaurant or activity kit too, so you could use this not only in the car, but maybe when you are going out to eat and you need something to entertain them while you're waiting for your food. This would be great too. These we have had forever, and they came from the Target dollar section, and they were only $1. They come back from time to time, so if you're taking a road trip, be on the lookout for these. But I'm going to see if I can find some of these on Amazon too, in case you just can't find them. I'd probably pay a little bit more, but if you really like them, they'll be worth it. So these are bingo cards, and these are classic. Like, I remember these when I was a kid, and they're great for road trips because a lot of the things on them are specifically meant for road trips when you're going on like interstates and stuff like that. So there's little things you have to find, and it's playing bingo. If you find them, there's motorcycle, gas, trees, there's a tow truck here, and then both of these cards are actually different ones. Did that on purpose. And so you just slide over the little blue thing here, which is hard with my nails on, and that's how you mark them. This one is from Briar Patch. It's called Scavenger Hunt for Kids. It's a travel card game, very similar to the bingo cards. And in this one, everybody who's in the car will get 6 of the cards, and each card has a different thing on it. So this one says license plate with the number 1, license plate with the number 7, person wearing glasses, green grass on this one. And so once you have found something in your 6th stack of cards, you claim it, and then you get to discard that card. And the first person who discards the card, all of their cards, wins. So you got to be on the lookout for the things that you were dealt from the card deck. So it's like a modern day I Spy with a twist, I guess. So really simple. And this game was so affordable too. So definitely check this one out. What are the ages on this one? The ages for this one is recommended for 6 and up. Summer learning and full effect. You guys have seen these before. I show them all the time. They're an oldie but a goodie. This is the multiplication wrap-ups because we have a little one going into 3rd grade and we're going to be learning multiplication. So this is a great way to get a head start on it. Math wrap-ups, if you haven't seen them before, they look like keys and each one has a different number on them. And so you take it and it's 1 times 4. And so you start your string here and wrap it and have it match the answer. So 1 times 4 is 4. So it goes to the 4 on the other side. Next number is 2. 1 times 2 is 2. So we find the 2 right here. And you keep on going all the way down until you finish the whole row. And when you finish the row, it's self-checking, so you can check your own answers by turning it over. I'm just gonna show you here, and there's little grooves on this key, and if your lace matches up with all the grooves on the back of the key, then your answers are all correct. If it doesn't match, then you have an incorrect answer. So this is a great travel thing because of its size, it's small. It's also great to practice. They come in subtraction, addition, multiplication, and also division. So you can have one for every level. And I think Amazon, they even have a set that sells all of them all together. So if you're just learning some math concepts, it might be a great thing to have and get them all together at once. Next up are fidget toys. Did you guys see my video on some Amazon favorite fidget toys? I'll have to put that up here in the corner so you can go back and watch it after this video. I took all of those fidget toys and made my own little fidget kit with this box from IKEA. And I'm just going to pick some to take with us. These are a big hit, but I'm going to tell you they're really loud. So we're going to leave these at home. These have been a win that combines the fidget spinner and the pop bubble. So I think we'll probably take those, and I have 2 of them. And the infinity cube is also a big hit, but we only have 1. So I'll probably leave that and then maybe take these mesh marble holders too. So fidget toys are a great thing to go along with us. We also have our bubble popper. We have several of these, so we'll probably grab another one. So we'll have 2 and include these 2. And if you're looking for these, I will put those links for these down below. Of course, I need to include some books. Now I know some kids get car sick when they're reading books, but if not, definitely add some books to your car kit. We have this one. This is Ada Lace Adventures. This is from the Science Girl on Netflix. I can't remember the show name. Her name is Emily, and she does a whole bunch of space things on the Netflix show. And this is her book series, and it's kind of like a mystery book series too. And I've never read it. If you have read it and you like the stories, let me know what you think down below. But I thought this would be perfect for my kids who like things about science, and I got the box set. So this is books 1 through 5, and then we went to the bookstore and got a whole bunch of other books that they can take too, and then they can also read these when we're at our location. And speaking of when we're at our location, we're taking SCAVENGER, which is a family game that we enjoy. It's a really easy card game, and it's hard to explain without setting it all up, but basically you just have to be the winner to get the less amount of cards in your hand, and you turn over cards and you don't necessarily know what you have. So it's a great strategy game, and it's really simple to play. It's for ages 8 and up, but my kids started playing this game even younger, and it takes about 30 minutes to play the full game. So you can have a lot of players in this, and this is a great for your location game, not for the car, but I wanted to mention that we're also taking it. And then I want to also recommend, if you are going someplace where there is a pool or a beach, to get one of these. So if you're going to go to the dollar store and pick up some inflatable tubes or inflatable rafts, or even to Walmart, make sure you get one of these little travel air compressors. And so this will blow up your items when you're in your location, and it fits compactly in this case. See how small that is? We actually took this to Hawaii, and it was a lifesaver. It's got a whole bunch of attachments here so that you can blow up different kinds of things, and it also will deflate things as well. We have a charging cable for USB that comes with an adapter for your wall, and then also for your car if you want to plug it in for your car. But you'll find so many uses for this if you're going to be doing inflatables and need something to blow it up with, so you're not sitting there blowing it all up. So I'm going to link this down below because this is basically an essential. You need this one. So this is a great thing. It's not going in the car kit, but it's going to be coming packed away. And then speaking of fidgets, probably take one of these block chains. These are from Think Fun. You guys remember I showed you these a long time ago in an activity kit video. This is actually 3 different sets here. I'm actually missing one, it looks like. They come 3 to a pack. I think we have the unicorn set over here, and then we have the robot set over here, and then we have a mystery travel one over here. And what they are leveled logic games. So there's like a simplest level where you have to get all the different sides to be different pictures, and then there's one game where you have to get them all to be the same color. So see, this one's all different pictures, this one's all the same color, and the last one is to match up all of the different lines on all the sides. Now, how do you do that? Well, these open up and slide out and move and twist, and so they slide back together, and when you put them back together, you have to see if you solve the puzzle. So this one wouldn't be a solution because they're not all the same color all the way around, so you'd have to rework it. It works great as a fidget toy, and it's a logic puzzle at the same time. And then I like that there's different levels and that the size is really, really small. So there's actually a giveaway going over on my Instagram. Go over to my Instagram to see if it's posted. It should be posted by the time you see this video, to try to enter to win your own set. We're giving away 3 different sets, and all the instructions on how to enter are on that Instagram post too. So it's a really good one. Go check that one out on Instagram. Also in the car kit, we're going to be able to put some snacks in there. We're going to put some water containers there for their bottles of water, and of course sanitary disinfecting wipes and hand sanitizer as well, and it will all fit in the smaller pockets. For car rides, we sometimes let them watch DVDs. If you have a DVD player in your car, that's very helpful. You can also get one or place them on a device. And if you allow devices in your house, as we do, you might want to consider the Amazon Fire tablets. We've purchased these before in the past, and they were a hit. I like all the downloads that you can do that are free, so check those out, especially if you have multiple children. And then our children will also be taking their Nintendo Switches, which have a lot of games on them as well, to keep them entertained for a long car ride. And they also have a Nintendo Switch Lite version that you can also find on Amazon, and I believe all the games work on both of them. Don't forget, if you like something you saw here, I put all the links down below so you can go right to it, so check out the description box. I'm also going to put up another video up here on the screen to give you some more ideas for activity kits, so you can check that out after you're done watching this video. Click subscribe to see more videos like this, and give me a thumbs up to show your love.